Hello, everybody! I'm Ramsis. Welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays as we continue our look through of SimCity 1991 Super Nintendo. It was a launch game, in case you didn't hear me say that 10 other times or 11. How many times I said that now? Yes, an original launch game, a nice recreation of the PC classic SimCity, made by Maxis and Wright. What an amazing game. And we're doing the scenarios because that's one of the most fun ways to look at how a game works. I've done that in a lot of my sim type playthroughs where we look at scenarios only. I think with the scenarios you get an idea how the game works because they're sort of tutorial in nature, but at the same time you got to think a little and use your brains to overcome the time limits that you have on these things while still doing the goal properly. And I think that's a great way to learn the game. It's also a fun challenge, so hey, why not? We'll kill two birds with one stone. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do some fun city building and do our own stuff, because that's the great thing about SimCity. Once you're done scenarios, then you can do whatever you want, and we might do whatever we want on other versions too, by the way, so stay tuned for that. So you don't want to miss it. But we're going to get back to Boston 2010, nuclear meltdown. We got rid of all the areas that were affected. The nuclear waste doesn't go away, it goes to nuclear waste, but at least the areas are all destroyed, and now we got to rebuild the city to get to Metropolis. We lowered the crime, so that's good, and we got to build a little bit better mass transit. That's another goal we have to do here because, you know, they don't like pollution. That's another thing that annoys people, so we'll take care of that. So before we get back to it, I have to remind you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what C has something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on our main channel, Maxis Retro Reviews, where Retro is alive and well, and not going anywhere anytime soon. Alright, back to part 2 of Boston here. The nuclear meltdown. Yes, it is real. Alright, let's see what else we could do. Alright, how do we get the menu up? There we go. So technically, we don't need this road anymore, right? We don't need that road. I mean, there's a lot of traffic here, so let's get rid of that. There we go. And we'll rebuild the railroad here. Okay. Excellent. That'll help a little bit. So, demand for commercial industry is going back up. That's a good thing. So you see the commercial coming back. And again, I mentioned this in a previous episode. I don't know what causes up and down besides taxes, traffic, and crime, but there is a little bit of randomness to it. It's not just like an exact science, because you can play with unlimited funds, and they do have that code, and we might show you that when we do regular mode. And you can have the lowest tax in the world. It doesn't matter. You know, I think there's a random factor to it that affects the RCI scale no matter what you do. So you just have to deal with it pretty much. You know, you can have a perfect setup, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But right now we're doing pretty well. We have RCIs all going up. So what we're gonna do is, wow, look at this horrible area. I mean, let's find some good areas to build in. Alright. Alright, is crime pretty much taken care of now? No, but for now it'll have to do. Oh wow, the crime is really bad in this city. Alright. Yeah, this has been cleaned up. This hasn't, though. And I think we will put a police station down here. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Alright, we do want to check the voice of the people. Are they upset? Yes, they are. Crime. Yes. Crime is out of control. So what is it? Crime, taxes, and unemployment. Pollution. Alright, so crime is the #1 problem. Yeah, we have to really deal with this. Okay, here we go. Alright, where else? I mean, we already have 2 police stations here, and it's not enough, you know? I think we'll get rid of the housing here and put another police station. Yeah, right here. Alright, let's get some more housing in here. But where? I think right here. Yep. Yeah, the traffic's pretty bad here. And technically, we don't need any of this. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Yeah, this traffic is pretty bad. Make sure we don't lose the power. There we go. Alright, but what we do have to do is... Yeah, just for that, I don't know. Yeah, we'll... Oh, whoops. I hate when that happens. I had on the wrong thing. Alright, let's delete. Go to roads. There we go. Alright, just for that, we'll do that. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Alright, demand is going back up. So we have taken care of a lot of the crime issues. Not all of them, and we still have a mess here, but at least we fixed a few things. Now, this is all low-cost housing, which isn't bad. Housing cost is always an issue, but for the higher cost housing, you get better populations, so it's not a bad idea to mix it up a little bit, you know? But residential is very high now, so let's start taking advantage of that fact. And we're going to build one right in the middle of the park. I think that'll be a little more desirable. Okay, good. Wow, look at, yeah, these little dumpy brown houses are bad. But that's okay. Alright, residential is very high now, so people do need housing. Good sign. Oh, there's a nice house. I wish I could build next to it, but... Alright, we missed a little spot here of extra taxes. There we go. Technically I think we can get rid of all this, and we will. Yep, because we have something touching everywhere. And I think technically we can get rid of... It's cute looking, but we don't need it, so goodbye. Okay. Actually, yeah, we'll just take it to there, and that's it. Alright. Okay. Residential's still high, so let's keep going. Yeah, we'll build here. Yep. Then we'll build here. No, we can't. No. Alright. Build it here. No. We build commercial here, though. Yes. And we'll see what we do with that. Alright, so how's our taxes looking? Very good. Alright, now that's what I want to see. So we made 2,800, we lost 25, so we are making money. Very good. That's what I want. Alright, so I'm gonna put us on auto budget now. We have 3 years to go. So I'm happy with the taxes. But we don't need this street. I missed this one from earlier, so let's get rid of that. No. And I missed this one too. Like I said, every little slither we can cut out makes a difference on the taxes. And I think this whole slither can go, yeah. I'm saying slither a lot, aren't I? Alright. Alright, so residential's still high. Let's go for it. Probably put one right here, yeah. No problems about it, we are. Alright, that one hasn't come in yet. That, yeah, those are all whatevers. We'll build right next to a police station. They'll like that. What else? We put here. Yeah, we probably could. Yes, alright. That might work. That might work out. Let's see. And we can put one next to the commercial there. Like I said, we're just trying to get this population up. And do we want to build on the nuclear waste? I don't know. I guess the answer is yes and no. I would like to, but probably shouldn't. Okay. Yep, this is where all the nuclear waste still is. It's gonna be there forever. Or at least as long as the scenario goes, which is 5 years. Alright. Alright, residential is still high, and this is a pretty good value one, so that's good. Alright, so let's see. Ah, alright, still not connected. Well, let's fix that. There we go. Amazing what one little dash can cause, you know? There we go. 2 little dash. Alright. Build more residential. See, they're not going into these areas, which is too bad. We got a hospital instead. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. We'll see. We shall see. Now let's get rid of this waste. This is all just traffic. Okay. And I think we will get rid of... We don't need this. We don't want that. Want a residential, thank you. I think we'll get rid of this. Yeah, the traffic is really bad around here. Really, look at this. I'll just keep getting rid of excess so we can Lower our cost here. Yeah, no one wants to live next to a factory, so forget that. Get rid of all that. We'll put the power line back. There we go. Yeah, this is coming in nicely. Good. Alright, let's see what the people think now. Alright, a little better. 45 instead of 40. So what's the problem? Crime and taxes. Alright. I think what we're gonna do is build some more police stations. What else can I do? Crime is so bad in this scenario. Yeah, it's horrible. Alright, let's get rid of more of it. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the one that just left. Put a police station in. And that might be why we're not doing well, as crime is so high right now. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. Slowly, and the key word is slowly, but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Alright. Alright, I think we'll put... Okay, there's no commercial demand yet, but I would like to put commercial. But we can't. Alright. Alright, good. So that's not a hospital now, thank goodness. That's something else, so we'll build right above it. Yeah, there's still residential demand, so you know something? We're going to take advantage of that. As long as there's residential demand, we will keep building. That's an annoying hospital there, you know. That's bad design there, you know. Okay. Let me look here, make sure we're not forgetting moving anything. We probably are, but that's okay. Alright, industry is back up, so let's hope the industry comes back in. So let's see how our crime's looking out. Better. Yeah, we removed it here. Alright, let's get it out of here now. Let's get rid of the... see, I don't want to get rid of the fire department because that's not where I want to put it. I don't mind getting rid of the fire department, but I don't think... Oh, heavy traffic. Alright. I think we're going to turn that off too, the go-to. There we go. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Let's go back. I don't know where that was because that's a silly thing. Alright. Yeah, we want to remove crime. Okay. So right here is a bad pocket of it. I think, yeah, we are going to remove the fire department. We don't need it. We're not even funding them. I think that's ironic. They said fire department needs funding, and I just destroyed it. I like that. And technically, we don't need this road anymore. Okay. Alright, so industry is now the hot item. Industry is now the big ticket. Alright, this industry here is worthless because I have no way to get road to it, so goodbye. Alright, all this, we have to wait till it comes in. That we don't need. Alright, that has road, so I'm not worried about that. As does that. Alright, so everything now is doing well. I think we fixed the problem, which was probably crime. Now, I don't know if the voice changes. Let's see. It does. No, it doesn't. I think you have to wait till the end of the year. Yeah, that's just... so in 2013, we'll see what we've done, if anything. Crime, taxes, housing costs. Alright, so that's why you need housing costs in various areas. But we have plenty of low-cost housing. They're just not coming in. There's plenty here. Plenty. They just don't want it. Alright, let's see where else we could squeeze some industry in. Maybe next to the airport. Nah, that's a lot of pollution. Yeah, you see, this is where it gets tricky. You don't want to overdo it. Nope, can't build it there. Alright, that finally came in. Good. Okay. This is not how I would build a city, but at least, whatever. I'll put some more industry here. I guess technically we need road. Oh boy. Hate wasting. the railroad is built so badly. It makes no sense how this railroad... Let's get rid of some more traffic. Yes. Because it's connected, yeah. Alright, so residential demand is over. So now we're gonna go with commercial. Alright, good. Yeah, commercial's coming in now. Let's build 2 there. Hopefully we can get some valuable commercial. Yep. Good. Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, it's not a hard scenario, but getting the city to build up. Like, there seems to be like an unrealistic restriction on it. There's no rhyme or reason why it's happening. It's just sort of implanted in there to make the scenario harder, which is fine. I mean, that's what makes the game fun. It seems like there's nothing you can really do except play it out. Alright, so crime is now much better. It's bad all the way up here, but I'm not worried about that. We really have nothing up there. No one's even living there. Everything else is pretty good, though. Relatively speaking. I know people wouldn't want to live with crime in these type of amounts, but, you know, you get what I'm saying. Alright, so let's see the land values. Yeah, so it looks like all the land value is on the water right here. That's where all the good area is, relatively speaking. Yep. Alright, I think we should reach a metropolis in this episode. That's gonna be the goal, at least. We'll see what happens. Plane crash! A plane has crashed and emergency crews are needed to check for survivors and any damage caused by the explosion. Locate the disaster and put out the fires so we can look for survivors. Alright, we're gonna go to it. Uh-oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. Alright. Yep, destroyed everything here. And unfortunately, yeah, we gotta do it. I don't want to get rid of the industry, but we gotta. We gotta. So. There it goes. Okay. So we're gonna put the industry back now. And we'll put the railroad back. Go. Alright, 2 years. We're getting there. And we'll reconnect the road there. Okay, so we cleaned up after all that. And we're getting closer to metropolis. So now, demand for everything is high. So I think we're going to wait this out a little bit. Let's let it play here, because I think this is looking good now. We have demand for everything. We have enough empty plots where demand should be able to fill in for everything. This was a good buy here. This is coming in nicely. This is still garbage, but you know what I'm saying? I'll put a police department here anyway. There you go. That'll make people happier. Hate spending it because the tax money on police and fire is annoying. It's $100 per, but whatever, we need it. There's nothing I can do. Alright. I think we're about to hit Metropolis. Let's see. Yep, we did it. Metropolis, population of more than 100,000 people. Congratulations, your capital has become a metropolis. You have a bright future ahead of you as a politician. Let's keep going. Alright, so we are in go mode now. So let's keep going. Like what I did there? No. You don't. You don't at all. I know. Alright, let's put the residential there. Let's put you right next to the football stadium. Why not? Yeah. You want to live there, right? Our goal right now is just to get more people. We want to stay over 100,000. That is our goal. Anything else matters not. Like this all does not matter. We are getting rid of it now. That's it. They can take the long, super long way around to go. Yeah, that's it. Well, that goes. We're saving money where we can. So, like, technically we need railroad through all this, but I am not spending the money. We're in go mode. I'm not too worried about it. But let's see if the people are happy, finally. That's what I want to see. Thank you. 50-50. We'll take it. But the biggest deal now is taxes, and taxes are 7%, which isn't too bad. But if I see the numbers start to go down again, we will take care of it. But look at that. 14% for housing costs. I just built some low housing. Traffic, there's nothing I can really do right now because I don't want to spend money on rails, but that would be what I would do. Pollution, again, nothing you can really do because, you know, it is what it is. So I think we are in good shape. And we get that Metropolis music that you hear for most of the game. Because getting a Megalopolis is not easy, but we might try that. We'll see. We'll see. Not in this, I mean. We might try doing a map of it. I don't know yet. I don't know what we're gonna do when we do our own after the scenarios, but that'll be the fun. Something for you guys to look forward to. Alright, good. This came in nicely. What else? Yep, these are looking good. Oh no, that was our top. We lost our top, right? Oh, that's okay. I don't care. And maybe this will come in one day. That'll be fine. Yeah, it's because demand went down. I always love when a combined building uncombines. I'm like, how does that even make any sense? Like, how would that even happen? Alright, cut it in half, folks. Demand went down. We don't need as much office space as we thought. That's it. Just saw it in half. Yeah, I don't know. The logic of this game is weird sometimes. Like, why do they keep building hospitals everywhere? I don't know. Alright, that's all good. Wow. This is a valuable house in the middle of a pretty bad area. That's because I put this police station here. That's it. They want lower housing costs. Here you go. Have some low housing costs. Vester would kill me if he knew I was humming the theme. He hates when I do that. But I don't care. Vester's not here. How about that? Even though he will listen to this eventually and probably kill me for it, but that's okay. You gotta live life dangerously sometimes, folks, you know? No pain, no gain, you know? And we don't need this road, so we got no pain and gain. Very good. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to just keep building more residential because we have plenty of plots available. They're just not using it. So I think the best thing to do is just wait. Our city's still growing. And when we get to 1 year left, I'll lower the taxes a little more, and that will cement the victory. Alright, we don't need that little slither here. There we go. I don't need that little slither. Okay. Like I said, every little drop helps. Like even this drop here, that helps. Not much, but it helps. It all adds up. What doesn't add up is why no one's building here, you know. Alright, this can all go. Okay. Alright, industry's coming back a little bit. Good. I don't mind when one goes down, but you don't want two down. I don't mind when it's like commercial's down, but residential industry's up, that's fine. But when it's like residential's up, but commercial industry's down, that stinks, because then it makes it hard to really develop. Alright, this is a waste. I don't know why they have this here. I don't know if I put that there, but if I did, whoops. But I don't think I did. Alright, this whole roadway can go. There we go. And keep finding more, isn't that amazing? Now, this has not come in at all, except there's a lot of traffic going to nowhere. Like, see, that logically makes no sense. This is undeveloped, and you have high traffic here. Why? Why? Exactly. It doesn't make sense. Ah, it's back to the top again. Very good. Alright, let's take a look at the city while we have some time here. Alright, so we got mid-range, high-range, low-range. We got a little bit of everything here. Look at that. Lows and highs and mids and yeah, a little bit of everything all mixed together. You know, they call New York the melting pot. I think this is the real melting pot. You got every single thing you can think of right on top of each other. Yeah. This is great. Yep, here's all the low-cost housing. But I'm not doing anything. You know, I'm going to wait until 1 year, and then we're going to lower taxes, and I think we're just going to end it here. Traffic jam warning. Stay off the street. Heavy traffic is clogging our roads, residents are upset, and the pollution levels are rising. Now might be a good time to introduce your mass transit program. No, it's not a good time, because I don't have the money for it. So it's a very bad time, actually. But yes, traffic is bad. I do agree with that. Traffic is pretty bad. Oh, great. Alright, here we go again. Plane crash. I don't need to read it again. I already did before. Let's hope it didn't hit anything important. Alright, here we go. So 2 plane crashes in a year, boy. Alright, yeah, they did hit something important, but okay, here we go. Destroy, destroy. Well, that's one way to get rid of traffic problems, right? Alright, I'm hoping that didn't cut off any power. I don't think it did because it's connected here. And connected there. It should be alright. We'll see. Oh wait, we have to get rid of anything, like I said before. Oops. Yeah, traffic jam. I know. Wow. Alright, so anything near the fire you have to remove because the fire will catch fire, and any object that's up, down, left, or right by it. So you gotta be careful of that. Alright, we're in good shape. We're in go mode. We are going to lower the taxes now. Let's cement our victory here. We'll put it to 6. Very good. And we'll wait for the fires to go out. So while we're waiting, let's build some more industry. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Oh, there's another plane. Did you hear that whirring sound? So after the plane was destroyed, they're like, well, now we have another plane to take off. That's great. And now we can put the residential back here. This is like a Disney park. You know, whenever something happens, clean it up, sweep it up, nothing happened here. That's pretty much what we're doing after this plane crash. Well, yep, the housing's gone. Alright, put in some more stuff. We'll just pretend like no one cares over there. Yep, there you go. Clean it up, nothing to see here. We'll do the Frank Drebin, nothing to see here. That's annoying. 2 plane crashes in a year. That's a little unrealistic. I wonder if it's because of all the pollution. That could be it. Well, anyway, it's all coming back nicely now. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're at 120, so we're good there. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of all... I don't know. I mean, technically, I think we don't need any of this. There we go, that removes some traffic. Yeah. I mean, what a weird conglomeration they got here. Alright, commercial's coming back a little bit, so we'll put in... Nope, just 1. And industry, we're still waiting for that to come in. I used to think like, I better connect everything or it won't work. Nope. You don't have to worry about that at all. You can just have it randomly. I mean, I wish it was more logical. I keep saying this because that is one of the biggest flaws of SimCity, that it doesn't make sense. Like, you can just have like 2 pieces of road here and that's good enough. No, it should all be connected. It should all make sense. It should all be, you know, fluid. It sucks that they didn't do that and the program just said as long as it's touching, that's good enough, because that's just how they program it pretty much. But it would be nicer if they had it where it all makes sense logically, you know? But they don't. Alright, let's see. Alright, we have, what, about half a year left, so we'll just stay here. And let's see, what else can we do while we're waiting? Let's put another commercial in here. Okay, good. And we'll put industry somewhere where we can do the... next to the nuclear power plant, of course, yeah. Where else? Alright, so that all came in nicely, good. I just wish it wasn't so spread out like this. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Can we put one here? No, we can't. That's right, cannot do that. Technically we could here, but I don't... Well, we'll try it. Can we get a road up there? Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can. Okay. Why not? We have half a year to go, and then we're leaving Boston forever. That's not to say I won't visit them eventually, but you know. My days as mayor is coming to end up. Oops, I destroyed the railroad. Oh no. Okay, there we go. And we'll put some parks in, you know, that improves the area a little bit. I guess we can do that while we're waiting here. Park. Okay. Just make this all nice. Forget about the nuclear radiation over here. The Patriots are still doing well. 2014, you know, they're doing alright. Whoever gets to sit in this section, though, I would be careful. You might grow extra hand or limbs or something. Just be careful right there, that's all. Not a big deal. And should we do it? Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna put a house right here. Right next to it. There you go. Wanted lower cost housing? It does not get any lower than this, I assure you. That is as low as the housing cost will get. That is right. Let's see when that comes in. Maybe we'll put some parks here. Yeah, forget the nuclear radiation. We'll put some nice parks, you know. Build up the area a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Park, radiation park. There you go. We'll call it Radiation Park. That's great, yeah. Nuclear radiation park. Yeah. Nuclear waste park. Alright. You know what I just realized? We don't need this power line to nowhere. There it goes. Welcome to Nuclear Radiation Park. Your pets may grow 3 tails and grow 50 feet tall, but you know something? The cost of living here is very low, so that's not a bad thing. But then we'll have another Coopzilla situation, and we don't want that again, right? Yeah. Yeesh. Alright. Let's put in more residential. Alright, so obviously they don't want to live near the nuclear radiation. I don't understand it, but that's fine. Find another place for some more housing. They don't want here either, so that's all a waste. Gotta love it. Oh, housing costs. Alright, here's some low-cost housing. No, we don't want it. Alright, well, I don't know what to tell you. Wanted low-cost housing, I gave it to you. But not there. Oh, well, it's alright. Alright. Alright, this should be over very shortly. Woohoo, right? I don't understand why you don't want to live next to this 3-stack industry right there. I don't know. People are sure are fussy, I'll tell you. Oh, good. Not that we're going to see it because it's about over, but this would have became a top here, so at least we accomplished that. Almost. Almost is the key word because we didn't accomplish it. But we would have. Get rid of this. There we go. Alright, we are in December now. You can see that it's now snowing outside. This is great. Okay. We'll get rid of that. We should have done that in the first year, but okay. Better late than never. Alright, I think we have won it, but let's make it official here. Here we go. I'm not going to touch it anymore. Alright, here we go, and congratulations! What a fantastic job you've done, the Sim citizens. Thank you for solving all their problems. Maybe you should run for president. Yes, I've heard that 5 times already now. Alright, here we go. And that was Boston Nuclear Meltdown. Not that hard, like I said, but just gotta have a game plan, and it all comes together. So that is our 5th scenario completed. Next time it's gonna be Rio de Janeiro coastal flooding, and that actually is in the future. Unless you're watching this in 2048, then it's not the future, and I'll be a very old man by that time. 2048, if you were watching this, realize that was the distant future, and if Rio did flood, watch my next episode to see how you solve the problem. Alright, this is good for future history being saved. Like Doc said, you've saved history, future history, so I can help you. So in 20 whatever years from now, 22 years from now, if you're gonna have some coastal flooding in Rio, boy, if you come to the right place, come to my next episode, you will see how to solve the problem of flooding in Rio, alright? So, we'll hope to see you all there next time for the next exciting installment of Ramsis Retro Longplays as Ramsis plays SimCity, Super Nintendo, Scenarios, 1991. You know the drill. We're gonna do Rio next time, and then we'll see what happens after that. Maybe this is it, maybe not. I don't know. It's a real mystery. We'll see what happens next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see and have something to say. Check us out on our main channel, Vestas Retro Reviews, where Retro is alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. See you next time. It's Rio time. Future Rio, that is. We'll see how Ramsis handles this one. It's gonna be a mess. See you then. Goodbye, everybody.